Hello, oil enthusiasts. Hold on to your diffusers because it's about to get wild and fragrant in here. In today's episode, we will continue our 10-part mini series, all about the best oils to have on hand for all of life's emergencies. Stick around to the end for our scoop of the day. Welcome to the Essential Oil Scoop, where we're all about sass, class, and a whole lot of plant-based fun. I'm your host, Vicky Labrilia, and I'm joined by my amazing co-host, Sarah Sipos. Together, we're going to be your guides to the world of essential oils. And trust us, there's no better team for the job. With my passion for natural wellness and Sarah's encyclopedia-like knowledge of essential oils and our sparkling wit and charm, we'll be diving into the world of essential oils, giving you all the tips, tricks, and the juicy scoop that you need to make the most of those potent plant extracts. Don't forget to share, like, save, subscribe, and follow our podcast so you get notified every time we upload a new episode. So grab your favorite oils and your favorite drink, put on your listening ears, and let's get ready to have some fun with essential oils. Welcome, everyone. Today's episode is going to be so much fun. Sarah and I have so much information to share with you all about On Guard Essential Oil Blend. Hey, Sarah, what's up?
Hey girl, I am so excited to talk about On Guard just because it's in so many different things that we use, but I love On Guard and having it on hand all the time for so many different purposes and usages. Like, it's just amazing.
It's a daily oil, absolutely. And the best part, well, one of the best parts about it is that you get multiple oils into this magical blend that we call On Guard. And it's in the name, On Guard. We are defending our immune system. We are gearing it up to work the best and to work for us. You want to start sharing about On Guard? Let's just get into it.
Oh, yeah. Thought you'd never ask. I mean, let's go. So, first of all, what's in it? It's got wild orange, clove, cinnamon bark, cinnamon leaf, eucalyptus, and rosemary. So, it's got some really awesome oils already in it. As a blend. They're blended together. And what makes these so powerful, this blend, is that each of these oils bring their own properties. They bring their own they bring it to the game, right? Like they bring it all to the game, and together they have such a great symbiotic relationship that they can create something that's really powerful that can really support our immune systems.
Yes, I completely agree. The symbiotic is a great word to use because they do work harmoniously together. And there's 6 oils that make up this beautiful blend. Wild orange, clove, cinnamon leaf, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, and rosemary. Alone, a la carte, they are fantastic. But together with On Guard, like you're about to explain, is just so powerful for an everyday oil.
Yeah. So they help with so many of our airborne pathogens that we have just out in the air. So it's a great oil to diffuse, fantastic to diffuse. I especially like to diffuse this near my front door because whoever's coming in my house, I don't know what they've got on their body, on their person, on their shoes, on their whatever they're breathing. I don't know what's going on with them. So I want to make sure that we are diffusing right by that door because that can bring in some of our germs. I like to also diffuse it in my bathrooms. I like to have it in the bathrooms.
Same.
And it's going to boost the immune system. So you can't go wrong boosting your immune system before you walk out the door either. So
Mm-hmm.
it's really good. I like using it in my mouth. Like I use it in my mouthwash and I use it in my toothpaste and I use it for oral health care. There's a lot. This past year I've gone to the dentist quite a bit, and as I've gotten older, my teeth have not been as great as they were. I didn't get a cavity until I was like 27 years old. So that just tells you how great I have had really good teeth. But in this past year, I've had a couple of cavities, which yes, I cried like a baby every time I find out I have a cavity. I'm that
Oh,
person.
uh-huh.
I'm very proud of my Tuffy the Tooth Club t-shirt that I've had for years that showed that I didn't have cavities. So this is a big thing for me. And I don't know what I would have done without that support that really helped, that mouthwash and stuff that has really helped for my oral health.
Exactly. And mouthwash, like you were just saying, you use it for your oral care. It's part of the doTERRA On Guard line because it is so multi-purpose useful. That's not how I should have said it, but you know what I mean. You can use this oil in so many ways. So, like you said, toothpaste, mouthwash, that's part of the On Guard line itself. There's cleaning products, so many things that this blend is good for. But the airborne pathogens, girl, I get it. I totally get it.
So I had a nasty, I don't even know what you call them, a planter's warts. That's what they're called. I had those on the bottoms of my feet for a really long time. And I will just tell this story that like I was using On Guard on the bottoms of my feet when I went back to school to be a massage therapist and to get my holistic health practitioner's license because I knew I was going to be coming in contact with a lot of different people. So I was using this on the bottoms of my feet and I started having really good results on the bottoms of my feet. But I was just doing it to boost my immune system, not necessarily to take care of the things that were happening with the bottoms of my feet,
Mhm.
and had some really great results with that. I don't know if it worked for everybody or anything. I am definitely not a doctor, but it really, my doctor was really surprised and was not expecting the results I had because I was scheduled for surgery and I didn't need to have surgery on my feet for this
It
issue.
worked that well for you. That is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of my like,
Wow.
anytime somebody tells me they've got some stuff going on with their feet, I'm like, can you just try this? Like, it may not work for you, but here's the key: consistency.
Mhm.
Consistency is the key with every single thing with using oils.
Yes.
Um, you have to be consistent. Small dosages more consistently will get you better long-term results than massive doses with gaps in between. So
Exactly. And we would never recommend massive doses. That's
no,
not how you use essential oils properly.
no.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
I know that I know of people who think more is more, but less is more. Like
Correct.
less oil more often, more consistently, I should say, not more
Mhm.
often necessarily, but more consistently is going to give you a better result long term than just, you know, going crazy. So
Yes.
that was one thing that really, like, I really love On Guard for that purpose. I mean, it
Mhm.
really did save me like thousands and thousands of dollars for this surgery that I was going to have on the bottom of my feet and then be off my feet for 8 weeks. So,
I I love that. And I have to share this story because On Guard, it's such an immune booster and protector. When we're talking about maybe seasonal threats, all year long, there's seasonal threats. There's threats everywhere, right? So we need to guard up. On Guard is that tool that should be in your pocket, should be in your purse, should be on you at all times. And we have these things called beadlets, On Guard beadlets. And we have this product called On Guard um, throat drops. Okay. Long story short, my in laws had to go out of town. They're going to, and they need to take a plane. They're going to be going out of the country. I know for a fact I can give them the tools that they can use frequently on their 10 plus hour plane ride to make sure they're boosting their immune system. How cool is that? How cool is it to know that they can have these little beadlets that they can pop in their mouth? Because we all know airplane air is circulated. You are breathing everybody's air all of the time. There's still major threats in our world currently that could potentially, you know, deplete your immune system. So I hold comfort in knowing that I have the tools to give them that they can use on the go. I don't have to worry that they're going to
absolutely.
bring something home. And I can diffuse On Guard and breathe that we already spoke about in a previous podcast in my house. So whatever may be on their clothing or they may have been surrounded by does not intrude and is not invasive in my house. So all day long.
Yes. And I have children and sometimes we get some sort of, stomach bug going around. And so there's a lot of changing of bedding and sheets and clothing and whatever, because sometimes we don't get to nauseousness and vomiting and we don't get to the bathroom fast enough, and things happen, right? So we do a lot
Mhm.
of laundry at our house. So I really love using the On Guard laundry soap as well, because that really just helps. um First of all, it gets all the nasty stuff out, right, of what we may have missed. And so
Mhm.
it gets all that out. And then I also feel very confident that, like, it's really helping the um so it's not spreading germs, right? Like, things are really getting actually clean and not spreading germs further. And so that's just one of those things that we use too. So that, I mean, On Guard comes in so many different products that I love them. I just love all
Yes.
the products.
Would you would you ever see yourself in your household go without at least one bottle of On Guard in your house? Like, I feel like I would have an anxiety attack
Why
if
would
I
you
did not
s-
have I
why would you say such a thing?
like, can you imagine? I just placed a large order because I accumulated a lot of free dollars and you better believe I just reloaded my stock of On Guard because it's just that amazing. And I know that if, I were to run out of On Guard mouthwash, right? I know I can put a drop. Let's get into the scoop of the day because I feel like this is part of the scoop of the day where you can take your On Guard toothpaste and say you forget your mouthwash. You can put a drop of On Guard essential oil onto your toothpaste, your brush, and brush your teeth with it to add even more benefits to your gum health and your oral health in general. So that's the first scoop of the day, you guys. Did you know that you can dip or drop a drop of On Guard onto your toothbrush? It is awesome.
And because On Guard has clove in it, which has like an analgesiac property of
Mm-hmm.
being kind of a numbing agent, that is fantastic if you've got maybe a little scratchy throat, or maybe you've been talking too much. I have just been at a week-long retreat in Florida, and I know I talked a lot. I know I came in and came in contact with thousands of people while I was there, and I know that my throat was feeling a little scratchy, so I just gargled in like a Dixie cup or a shot-sized glass of water with one drop of On Guard and just gargled it, and that really helped my scratchy, probably overused throat.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Really just kind of calm that all down because of that. The combination, but especially the clove that really helps with um, that particular thing. So I was so grateful that you can just take one little drop. And I don't know, Vicky, I don't think you should put that into the universe that we don't have On Guard in our house. Like, that would just,
I,
I,
I
I
take it back, universe. I take it
I'm
back.
I'm like shuddering to think. Like, I don't know if I could. No, that's just
Imagine it,
not.
right?
Yes, this is
I,
definitely one of those oils you need to have on hand at all times. Like,
yes.
I can't stress that enough. This is one of those oils. You need to have this on hand. If you want to be prepared for life's little emergencies, you need
Hmm.
to have On Guard on hand at all times in your home.
Yes.
End of story.
Like lavender is the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. This blend is a must have in its own. And my friends, I can't stress this enough because doTERRA has done the science and the research behind this beautiful blend of oils. We have an entire line, which also includes hand sanitizer. Y'all, read your bottles. Okay. I invite you to turn your bottle around of whatever hand sanitizer you have and see if you can understand what they put into it. I'm here to tell you I've had skin issues my whole entire life. I'm very sensitive to soaps and lotions and all the things. I have never once had a reaction to their hand sanitizer or any of the On Guard line. It works so synergistically with your body composition, but it gets rid of the bacteria. Okay. Connect with one of us, go on to doTERRA's website, do what you got to do. But I'm telling you, the On Guard sanitizing mist, or even what is it? It's not
The hand sanitizer gel.
the gel, thank you, is magnificent. It doesn't leave this alcohol sticky residue on your hands. We have wipes. And wipes are another great thing for on the go, for all you mamas out there, for all you people that travel or, Uber places. This is great to have on hand. And one of the scoops of the day that I'm going to share with you before Sarah wraps it up is that if you are on the go, I would really suggest you invest in the On Guard throat drops. They are wonderful. If you put it on the side of your cheek, it can last hours just sitting there. So you're getting oral health, you're getting immune support, and you're giving your mouth something to do, because truthfully, a lot of us, sometimes we think we're hungry and we're really not hungry. We're just dehydrated and need water. Okay, that's me. A little bit about me. I tend to think I'm hungry all the dang time. I'm really not. I'm just thirsty. But okay, my scoop of the day before Sarah wraps it up with hers is that you can use an On Guard throat drop to make a tea, my friends. I don't know about you, but I love tea. So heat up some water, put one of the On Guard throat drops in that water, let it dissolve and do its thing. Maybe add a little bit of your local honey, because local honey is really great for your immune system and those seasonal threats that get you the itchy nose and throat and eyes. So, my friends, that is my final scoop of the day for On Guard. But I hope I've instilled some excitement about how powerful this oil blend is.
So my scoop is a yummy scoop. I love On Guard popcorn, and I will actually share this recipe in our description box in our podcast, so you'll be able to download that and you'll be able to try this. This is one of my favorite ways. Now that I'm giving you the official recipe, but let me tell you how I change it slightly just for my family, and you can decide. I do the air popped popcorn, and then I will melt my maple syrup and my coconut oil together in a saucepan. Now, I like the unrefined coconut oil because it has that coconutty flavor. Okay, that's
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
I love it. And so I'll do that. I will use either pure maple syrup, but if I don't have pure maple syrup, I'll use agave. So use what you have in your home for a sweetener.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I use 5 to 6 drops of On Guard oil. So after it boils all down and it's all nice and mixed together, I will put 5 to 6 drops of On Guard. This recipe says extra cinnamon bark. I don't actually put the extra cinnamon bark in. We just like just the On Guard alone. It says that you can put ground cinnamon to taste on that. If that's your jam, go for it. It's not my family's jam, so we don't do that, but we do salt it to taste, and you get this amazing sweet with a little bit of just a little bit hint of that cinnamony, spice. And then we just salt it to taste and have that, and it tastes amazing. We love that salty with the sweet with the little bit of spice. It's just this really great combination.
Yum.
Some
Now I'm
people
hungry.
some people will look at that and they'll be like, I don't know if I should do that, but I'm telling you, it's a really fun, yummy way to have popcorn, and it's healthy. It's a good healthy snack, and I say
Sarah,
just
this
try
is
it and enjoy.
delicious. I mean, the coconut oil, the unrefined coconut oil does give it sweetness, but it's a good fat. The coconut oil is a good fat to have, right? And then you add the agave and or the pure maple syrup with the On Guard, and oh my heaven, with a little bit of salt, pink Himalayan on the top or whatever you want to do. Oh my gosh. Now I'm hungry for popcorn. I think that's going to have to happen today.
It's very fast. It's a quick, fast, you can pour the mixture over your popcorn and be ready for movie night or whatever. But that's my scoop. That's my scoop. I think I think you'll enjoy that. So try it. Let me know how you like it. If you like it, leave me a comment, because I would love to hear from you if you enjoyed that. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of the Essential Oil Scoop. We hope you have found this discussion informative and helpful. If you have any questions or topics that you would like us to cover in future episodes, please leave us a comment or reach out to us on social media. Don't forget to like, share, save, subscribe, and follow our podcast so that you get notified every time we upload a new episode. Until next time, stay healthy, keep using your essential oils to enhance your wellness journey, and we will talk to you really soon. Have a great day. Goodbye.
Be well, my friends. Bye.